Hi everybody, just wanted to walk through this week's post on a tactic that can be used both for retaining best agents and then also recruiting from your hit list. So I want to walk through it and just provide some additional perspective and vantage points from this article. And so the idea here is that, oftentimes we look at successful brokers and we think that there's something magic happening, or they have the Midas touch, or they are better at marketing and sales, or some other excuse that we look at to explain their results. But I bet if you would follow around a successful broker for even a day, you would see at the level of consistency and all the things that they execute on in a given day. And I think the reason they are able to do this because they can prioritize the high value points in their given day. And so when you follow around a successful broker, the question that comes to mind, or the question you might ask yourself is, oh my gosh, how can they not be successful? Look at all the things they're doing. Look at the phone calls and the promotion and the content and the check-ins and the events or webinars or whatever it may be to their current agents or to their agent hit list. And so that's the level I want you to be at, is thinking of how many ways I can approach retention and recruiting, but also be respectful of your time and your energy in a given day. I know you can't do 500,000 things in a given day, but are there, 3 or 4 or even 5 things you can do for retention and recruiting every single day to move the ball forward? And these don't have to be, 2-hour projects. They can be 15, 30 minutes here, 15, 30 minutes here, and you just build up a system of consistency, and over time, that's when you really see the snowball effect happen. And so with that said, I want to dive into this tactic, and I think it's one that you can implement almost immediately. And the idea is, as you're going through all the content you're consuming, across the board, even, whether it's yourself or everybody on your team, in newspapers, magazines, blogs, emails, podcasts, audiobooks, books, whatever it may be, go ahead and start collecting these articles, these quotes, these emails, these YouTube videos, whatever you're watching that you feel is applicable to your agents. They can help propel their career, or give them a better mindset, or give them tips on becoming better leaders or marketers, or whatever it may be. Go ahead and collect these, and every month go ahead and send them out to your current agents. Go ahead and send them out to your current agents as an email, and we have that listed here on the blog post. But, go ahead, send it out to them. You are providing value, and then what I would do is I would also then anchor that to a agent-only webinar that you're hosting, or an internal event that you might be hosting just for them. And that way you can actually continue to provide value. They're gonna look forward to these emails as a way to consume content that will help them accelerate their career. And then they also get the value add of having something like maybe a monthly webinar or event, just for them to check out. Now for your hit list, you can take the same exact email, same exact links, and send it out to them and drive them to maybe a live event where you teach them some additional pieces of information, and that helps you recruit new agents or whatever type of agents that you might be looking for. Now there's kind of a hybrid model you can use with this, and that is take this email of all the links and videos and articles that you found helpful, send it out to both the agents and your hit list, and invite both your agents and your hit list to a live webinar with some kind of expert in the space, whatever it may be. It might be somebody that wrote an article, might be somebody on a related topic, but go ahead and invite everybody to that webinar. And then you can give your agents maybe access to Q&A, or you can certainly give your agents access to the recording of the webinar, and they can have access to the database of all the recordings of all the articles, so it becomes your training resource hub. And what's nice here is the outside agents can sort of peek in and see the type of webinars and trainings that you do, but they won't have access to the vault of all the trainings, and potentially they might not have access to something like an open Q&A, but they will still be able to interact with your agents and with your company and still see the value. So, I think this is something, again, I imagine a lot of you are consuming content, and what I would do is just, open up an Evernote document, a Word document, a Google document, a bookmarking, folder that you can use, whatever it may be. There's also sites like, there's a bookmarking tool called Delicious, where you can upload it into your account and then tag it with different tags inside the system. So you can actually go in there and tag something July article, and then that way every month you can just bring up July article and copy and paste them over. But the point is, you're consuming the content anyways. Why not save it and pass it along to your agents? And then the one step further would be then inviting everybody to a webinar, recording that, and providing more value to your agents. But at the very least, I think this agent success mindset email or agent growth accelerator email or whatever you want to call it is just a great way to stay top of mind with existing agents, and also to send out to your hit list and provide upfront value, stay top of mind, keep the conversation going, and really feel like your current agents are supported and your hit list sees the type of support that you give. So really excited to hear what everybody's doing with this tactic. So as always, if you have any questions, please email me, david@zany.com.